We took it from $59 to $44.90, and it's available for you on FlexPay at $22 and change. Wow.
Okay, we took that, first of all, that price is nuts. Okay, second, we took a pencil skirt and said, how do we take a pencil skirt and add a little bit of that flirt to it? You know, we had somebody call in before earlier, talk about the Felicity dress that she loved, the one with the diagonal seams, because all she wanted to do was twirl in it. How do I take that twirly, great flirty factor from the Felicity dress and put it into the classic shape of a pencil skirt? Well, the flow is the answer.
And we have this in your choice of that beautiful floral print. We have, of course, the color of the season and the most popular color in anything that Hal is doing, the hyacinth. And then we have that classic black. But this really is about the construction of the skirt.
Because it has that wonderful, strong waistband that comes up. It has these great darts, the seaming that comes down. It comes the panel here. It's fully lined once again with the invisible zipper in the back, and it just has such a great, remember, here's the thing about pencil skirts. If you buy a straight skirt, okay, I understand your reticence when you pencil skirt, because number one, you're probably not straight down there, okay?
Right.
Pencil skirts there's gotta be a bow here. There's gotta be an arc on both sides. Okay, do me a favor, look at Annette right now. Annette's wearing the flow in black with that jacket, of which there are only 70 left, the suede jacket. Look at the combination, and she's wearing it with the Zoe, with the Impressionist blouse, okay? Look at that, and she has it tucked in. That's the same blouse that you can wear flowing outside too. Look at that combination. It's a suit, but it's a suit unlike any suit that you have. Because it's smarter, it's fresher, it's sexier, it's flirtier, and it's also, you can break this up into 1,000 ways in the rest of your closet. Sure. Because you've bought them all as great separates.
Okay, let's talk about this print. Because we see the hyacinth, we see the black, but back to this beautiful print.
This print is so flattering. It's so flattering because the coloration is so up, and it speaks perfectly to the season. And also all the vertical lines, the constant vertical lines, elongating you, slimming you out, giving you presence, and also add to the fact of the flowers moving with the flip. I mean, Kate's going to be coming into camera very soon wearing it, and you'll see how absolutely pretty this is. Look at that, with the white face jacket, with the great V-neck that we showed earlier. Everything, I mean, you're looking, we haven't added any extra pieces. Everything we're showing you within the whole hour is all in this collection, the hour. This is how...
This may be your best collection. It may
I think it's the happiest one, and I think it's the most harmonious one.
Oh, yeah.
Because you buy these pieces and you realize you haven't added to your wardrobe, you've multiplied your wardrobe.
But it's funny, too, it's the feeling, I think, I mean, truly the feeling of the season. You know, you do feel like spring. You feel like you're spring when you're wearing this.
Look, I think that's the idea too. I think, you know, look, the weather's one thing, but I think the best thing about spring, and you can see it, I mean, you notice this in New York where everything is so gray in the wintertime, and you know, we haven't had the roughest winter this year. Last year we got slugged, but nevertheless, the city is gray. The city is great. And then when things start to bud, when the weather gets warmer, and you can feel it, you can feel the energy in the streets. People start walking in the parks. They even change the way they walk, their shoulders square differently. And I wanted to do something that would sort of help that along. And colors like hyacinth and admiral and wedgwood and these shapes and the movement of the flirtiness and the flow skirt, all of these things are going to add to your energy to make you feel, you know something? I feel good today.
Happy.
Not only do I feel good, I'm going to dress so cool that other people are going to feel good looking at me.
I like it.
No, I think that's it. I mean, this is the effect that you have on people, especially the people who love you, okay? When they see you looking your best, when they see you feeling great about yourself, well, how can you not stay, how could you be with you and not have it rub off? I mean, that's the whole joy of being with people you like, is that great energy that you have rubs off, and to show up looking your best, looking like this, and easy and effortless because you're comfortable and you're confident in these clothes because they feel good from the inside out. I mean, you literally, you're gonna, I mean, you're better than 3 hits or whatever, 2 shots or whatever, because you're gonna just elevate the room.
My goodness, reminding everybody too, $22.46 on your charge card, and reminding you as well, we have the extra flex pay using the HSN charge card. We have 10 minutes left with Hal Rubenstein and this brand new beyond fantastic spring collection. And we do want to remind you too, 500